Though Cyclone Oki spared Goa, but what came out of it was an eye-opener. The night of the supermoon clubbed along with strong winds in the sea due to the impact of Cyclone Oki affected several shack owners at the coastline. But that itself raised some of the pertinent questions. The shacks in Goa were found located way beyond what's allowed. Here are some throwing light on major violations in coastal regulatory zone.
So I was in Morji a month back for bird watching, and it was high tide time, and we could see that the shacks were coming up. They were actually being put up, and it was very obvious that they were below the high tide line. And then the recent incidences of because of the supermoon and the cyclone, that many of the shacks got damaged. So I think the government, the system, and the shack owners are both responsible for what happened, rather than blaming nature and its cycles. It's we in the sense the shack owners who in the first place shouldn't have put their shacks below the high tide line, and if at all they were allotted there, they should have had the common sense not to put it up there. So it's the shack owners themselves who probably in the for profits or whatever shouldn't have put the shacks there in the first place. And also the allotment, I think the shack policy also probably needs to probably have a relook at it, at how it is done and how these shacks are allotted, because probably this is not the last time that we'll get this kind of a scenario, so we need to be much more careful in the future.
तुम्ही सॅटेलाइट मॅप्स पहिले एव्हरी इयर गुगल इमेजेस, तर शॅक्स हे नंबरान इन्क्रीज जायत आसा, आणि हे हायटायड झोन म्हणून आसता, म्हळ्यार जेन्ना लार्ज एकदम मॅक्सिमम एक्सटेंट पर्यंत येता ती एक लायन आसता, त्या भितर सुद्दां शॅक्स पाविल्ले आसात. इतले फुडें शॅक्स येता तो पर्यंत आमचे सगळे ऑथॉरिटीज कितें करताले, म्हळ्यार हाजेर कांयच कंट्रोल ना. एक तर म्हळ्यार हायटायड झोना भितर शॅक्स येवप, आनी तातूंत म्हळ्यार नंबराचेर कांय कंट्रोल ना. एक कॅरींग कॅपेसिटी म्हणून टर्म आसता, म्हळ्यार एका बिचाचेर कितलेशे शॅक्स म्हळ्यार कमर्शलायज जावं शकता, ताज्या भायर ती हँडलिंग कॅपेसिटी नासता की इट कॅन सपोर्ट द होल फ्लोरा फॉना. म्हळ्यार थंय कितें जावं शकता की इट कॅन कॉज इरिवर्सिबल डॅमेज.
This is the reality that Goa overlooked for years, but the impact of Cyclone Oki forced us to notice the negligence by the authorities and the shack owners. So, are there illegalities in shack allotment? Are Goan beaches carrying more shacks than the normal carrying capacity? CM Parrikar had also hinted at the same.
This is not a disaster, mind you. Damages will help them, provided they were legally set up. If there is an illegal position, we will not do anything.
A reporter Mahim Banari with video journalist Shamchari from Panchi and Ramesh Naik Raut from Madgaon.